Hey guys, so in today's video I'd like to discuss with you if this LEGO Jungle Explorer set, this Jungle Mission Halftrack mission is really worth $40. And I know people would be like, hey, that's only $40 in Australia, but that's 28 in the US and that's 25 in euros, so that's a lot of money for basically not a lot of components in here. You're gonna get just two vehicles and this small little build. The Halftrack in this build, in my opinion, is by far one of the best that LEGO have ever done. I very much do like the general, design of this, and that it's a very sturdy vehicle, very realistic. I as well very much do like the tread function. You got these wheels here, so when it's moving, these wheels get activated, which activate the treads to move. So I very much do like the playability and generally the design of this build. A very realistic build, awesome play functions, but the whole vehicle is primarily made up out of basic LEGO parts. I really don't see any any type of special parts, any type of extraordinary LEGO parts apart from this a little bit of a different roof. They actually do have some minifigure headspace, and apart from the treads and the roof, I really just don't see any type of extraordinary LEGO pieces they have included. Basic tiling pieces, basic 1x6 pieces, and I really just don't see the pieces, but just what makes this build so expensive. So a reasonable price, in my opinion, for this Halftrack, for this vehicle, would be around $15 or maybe $16. I'm talking AUD, I'm talking Australian, so that would be around $10, $11 in the US. So that's what I reckon would be a pretty reasonable price. So moving on, we have this small little jungle buggy. I very much do like this build. I very much do like this vehicle, very fast vehicle, and I'm about to mention that the pieces are really basic. I really, again, don't see what's so expensive. The pieces are, as you see, really basic. You just have the standard 1x3 tiling pieces, the standard windows, standard wheels. So I would say a reasonable price for this build would be around $5 here in Australia, and that would be around $2 or $3 in the US. So just another thing I really want to add on. What I really do think what makes this toy, what really makes this so expensive are the accessories that they give us. They give us this frying pan, chicken wing, and this camera. So this is what I really think generally what makes this build so what makes this expensive, the accessories. And the final object that they give us here is this small little temple build. I very much do like this build. The awesome play features that they give us. Basically, when your explorers are actually trying to get the gem out, the spider would come out. Oh, why you disturb me? So yeah, awesome build. But again, it's made up out of basic parts. So I do have to give it to LEGO that they have actually made a really good build with awesome play features, but again, just basic parts. So I again don't really see what adds up to a expensive price. I would say a reasonable price for this build would be around possibly 10 in Australia, or actually 8 in Australia, which would be around equivalent to 6 or 5 in the US. So that's what I reckon is a reasonable build, reasonable price for this. And the minifigures that they give us here are very actually nicely done. I very much do like the prints that they include here. The prints are really nice. They can actually reflect light, so that's what I really do like about these figurines. But again, they are really basic. I'm guessing it takes LEGO probably like a few seconds to make these. In my opinion, I would say that if LEGO could give us, a base plate, or, just a base plate, for kids to be able to play out a real, actually set up a real jungle type scene instead of just, you know, giving us, you know, 2 vehicles and this small build. I would say if they could add in the base split, that would really sum up and possibly make it equivalent to $40. But apart from that, I would say this whole set should be equivalent to around 24 in Australia, actually 25 in Australia, and that would be 15 in euros and around 17 in the US. So that's a reasonable price in my opinion for this set. Like I just mentioned, if they could give us, you know, more components, I would really reckon that it possibly could, you know, sum up to $40. But apart from that, they should really either decrease the price for this build or just, you know, improve future builds. So thank you guys very much for watching this video. I do very much appreciate you guys hearing out my opinion on this set. Again, I just reckon that this really isn't worth it. I mean, I would say it would be worth it if they could include again more components on it. So again, thank you very much for watching this video. I do very much want to thank you guys for listening to my opinion, and yeah, I'll catch you guys again very soon.